Alright guys, this is episode, I do believe, it might not, I'm not sure, because I'm doing this on a screen recording from a webcam and then doing the audio in a whole nother source, so it might come out weird, it might come out a little different, but yeah, y'all can see me. Welcome to episode 5 of the Dragon's Den podcast. I am the Dragon King. Glad y'all can see me in all my glory. Welcome. We have a pretty interesting show tonight. It is going to be, well, it'll be tonight for me. I think by the time I get this done, it might be either tomorrow. I think it'll be tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow evening. For the rest of you guys. But, yeah, we have an interesting themed episode today. We're going to do cartoons. One of my favorite things. I've always loved cartoons. Can't go wrong with them, I suppose. Because, I mean, you got animation from kids to adult to teens. However you want to look at it. Story-driven, even regular episodic stuff I like. But I'm going to do top three of each one of the two topics we got. We got unpopular opinions, which would be episodes or shows that I like, but everybody else does not. To clarify if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about. And then, best animated fights in cartoons, from my opinion. Then again, almost any kind of list like this or topic or whatever like this would be your opinion. You're going to look at it way differently than everybody else, so it doesn't matter really. Then our fight is an interesting one, and I think it is hilarious, and I love it every second of it. I've always thought it was the coolest idea. Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter's Laboratory. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to set it up like Dexter's got his lab and Jimmy's got a few gadgets, but he's also got Goddard, so which is the main thing there. But our first thing is going to be the unpopular opinion. Now, my number one, and everybody hates this show for some reason. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I liked the art, the puppets, everything. I don't know why. I just loved it. But Mr. Meaty on Nicktoons, I thought was hilarious. And I watched this. I wasn't like, a teenager thinking, oh, yeah, like this, No, I was like, I think I was maybe 13, maybe 9 years old, something like that. I was young. I was young when I first watched Mr. Meaty, and I thought it was hilarious. I don't know, maybe growing up watching stuff like Teletubbies and Booba and shit like that, I guess maybe that rubbed off and something like Mr. Meaty was very appealing. But yeah, I really loved Mr. Meaty. I thought it was hilarious. The tapeworm episode, the freaking man, the owner with those look like a zombie in a wheelchair, the energy drink, the protein thing where Josh gets all buff and the devil comes out of the protein shake. It's freaking hilarious. I loved it. Parker and Josh, the Star Wars references, all of it. I thought it was hilarious. But, I digress. Let's see. Number 2 of unpopular opinion. Shows that I like that nobody else likes. Maybe Steven Universe, because a lot of people don't like the fan base, and the fan base really hurts it for a lot of people, which I could see that. The fan base can make it very toxic. That's, in my opinion, that's any story-driven show. I mean, the Gravity Falls show, it's a good show, but I mean, it's not the best thing on the planet. I mean, and then people like it, worship it. And I never ended up like that. I don't like worshiping a show like that. I think it kills it for anybody you want to talk to about it, because you make it sound like you're preaching the Bible in a way. And it, in my opinion, it just really hurts that. And I don't know. I just don't think that really helps anyway. But I'd probably say my number 3 would probably be I don't know, Star versus the Forces of Evil. I loved Star versus the Forces of Evil. I loved the whole entire show, and I think the biggest difference from me and everybody else is I liked the ending. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really sweet. I didn't mind the shipping. I don't mind shipping in a show. Like, I like, oh, here, you know what? I'm changing my number 2. And I can do that. It's my show. Dang it. It's my show. I can change it. I got it. I got my number 2. My number 2 is definitely Legend of Korra. The Avatar Legend of Korra. I loved Legend of Korra. I thought it was so cool. I didn't mind, even the spirits. That was so cool. I didn't even mind the difference in the origins of bending. That didn't hurt it for me. I thought that was cool. It's a good idea. It made sense. Yeah, you wanted to say with the OG. I mean, the OG was good. I love the OG too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting Korra over the OG, but I would say it's just as good. But I didn't mind the change. It made sense. The Lion Turtles gave Aang the power to take away somebody's bending. Of course, they got the power to give it. That actually makes more sense in the grand scheme of things. And then all the difference in the bending, the metal benders and the crazy odd benders, like the way she does with the spirits and the lava bender and Zahir and all of his gang. I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. One of them not having arms and being able to bend water. That was sick. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Excuse me. And I honestly thought some of the stories were just as good. I mean, of course you don't have the overarching plot, which I'll admit helped Avatar. Honestly, if it was just the stories of Aang, it would probably hurt it. It'd feel like a filler every episode. But when you just have the stories of Korra, I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was just as good. So I would put that as my number 2. Number 3, I'd put Star versus the Forces of Evil, because I just really liked it. I thought every bit of it was really good. I'm not saying every episode was 100%, because that's all of them. Every show that doesn't have an episode is 100%. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care what you're saying. Gravity Falls does not have it as an episode. It's not that good. I don't care who you are. That's any episode, because, I mean, that's just animation in general. Sometimes you get an episode that's just a little lackluster. That happens. Ed, Edd n Eddy, probably one of the best cartoons of all time, in my opinion. Loved Ed, Edd n Eddy, but there was an episode or two that just felt a little off. It happens. I mean, Adventure Time, regular show. That happens. I mean, it's just creative differences. You're not gonna like what other creators create sometimes. That's just how that works. But alright, animated fights. Let's see. My number 1 will have to be the Teen Titans animated series. Slated. The whole trauma thing they did with Robin and Slade. I thought that was brilliant. I loved every minute of it. That was so cool with the PTSD thing. What a great writing. I loved every minute of that. And the fights were so good. That's why, honestly, I don't mind a lot of the stuff in Teen Titans Go. But the treatment of Robin killed it immediately for me. Robin was so good in Teen Titans. And I don't even really like him in the comics or even in shows that much. Like Titans, the new one, I hate Dick Grayson in that show sometimes. It gets annoying at a certain amount, you know what I mean? A certain extent, that's the word I'm looking of. To a certain extent, it just gets to be quite a pain. But yeah, Slated was so good. let's see. And I ain't gonna try to do all Teen Titans. I'm gonna try to mix it up a bit. Steven Universe. Amethyst versus Steven. It was the way the story arc and the overarching plot of the episode worked with it. So good. I watched it 3 or 4 times. So good. Now, those two are my 3 and 2. My number 1 is OKKO, Evil KO versus Boxman Jr. I loved that. That was so cool. And I think OKKO had some fan service, and it could have been better. But that whole hour-long special was just so good. It was so good. I've never seen an animated fight like that in a while. If I had to organize them or rank them, I'd probably say Slated number 1, OKKO number 2, and Steven Universe 3 for the animated fights. Alright. Now we're going into the fight. Before we go into the fight, this being the Dragon's Den podcast, I'm going to take a minute and tell you guys to like, favorite, share, subscribe, and I'm also going to do a little news. I am making something that I've shown on my Instagram, and I'm actually going to do a giveaway for it. When I get it built or done, which I should have it done, if not by tomorrow night, I'll show the interest in the contest and how I'm going to do it. It'll be my first ever giveaway. It'll be really easy to enter, really easy to win. And since there's not a lot of people on my channel, honestly, if it's just 3 people, the chances of winning are insanely in your favor. And it's really cool. I actually have one that I've made, the first one. I really like it, and I have tons of fun with it. And it is for figure collectors, which I talk about a lot on here, and I'm quite an advocate for them, and I am one. I have no problem with collecting figures, and I think a lot of people should do it as well. It's a really fun hobby. But, I mean, every hobby's not for everybody. That's just how that works. But I'll have other giveaways for other stuff, you know. I'm not going to do just figure stuff, you know. But, anyway. I'm going to announce that when I have it done. I'll show it up on my, probably Instagram Live, or because I don't have enough YouTube subscribers on here to let me do, like, a YouTube Live, which kind of sucks. But, you know, whatever. I don't care. I wish I could go live on here, but if I can't do it on here, I might start a Facebook channel just for this, and I can do live stuff on there. If not, I might just keep it on my Instagram. Now I'll link an Instagram on here. But, yeah, I'm going to do that, and now we're going to get into our fight. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I told him I'd do voice acting for every one of them. What should I do? I'm really good at low stuff, but I can do high stuff every now and then. Let's see, we're doing cartoons. I do one that I really like doing. I think it's funny. I was going to save it for 80s cartoons, but why not? I can do a pretty good Skeletor. Alright, guys, this is Skeletor. Oh, wait, no, that's bad. I don't like that. Nah, I don't want to do it now. I'm embarrassed now. Maybe next time. Sorry. But, alright, we're going straight to the fight. Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter. Okay. I'm gonna side with Dexter. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's quite a clean sweep after a bit. Jimmy will get some of the outsmarting a little bit because Dexter's smart. I mean, he's freakishly smart too, but I mean, he's not a quick thinker sometimes. So I might give Jimmy, he might win, 3 times out of 10. But all in all, I think Dexter's just got way more. I don't even understand how he's got so much stuff. It don't really make sense, but I don't care. It's cartoons, whatever. I mean, he's got mechs. He's got this. He's got that. He's got some really cool stuff and defensive stuff, but eventually Dexter will break through it and just crush him like a grape. It ain't really a contest. It's a cool idea, but it's not really a contest. But yeah, guys, I hope you like this. I hope this is a cool idea. I hope everything matches up well, and I'll see you guys soon. I really hope. I'm sorry I didn't get it last week. I worked a lot. And I'm going to try to work stuff in. Yes, I do vape. I know some people don't approve. I don't really care. I do what I want. I'm a grown adult. Yeah, I'm a grown adult on a podcast talking about cartoons. That's hilarious. But, yeah. I really enjoyed this. I think it's pretty cool. And I got it all right and synced up that y'all can see me now. I hope everything played out all right. And I'll see you guys next time on the Dragon's Den podcast. I am the Dragon King. Now that y'all can see me. I'll see you guys next time. And I wish you a very lovely day. Drink something good and eat something hot and get ready for this cold weather. I was going to do a breakdown of the WandaVision trailer. If y'all really want me to do that, say something in the comments, or if you're with me on Instagram, send me something on Instagram. Some of the people who watch my videos are close friends, so if y'all want me to do it, let me know. I know a lot about Scarlet Witch and the Vision. I'm really excited. I cannot wait for that to come out. I think it's if it's good as it seems, it honestly could save the whole thing, and I really can't wait. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for me here. Y'all have a lovely day. Bye.